Namo Narayana, welcome back. Today we are reading by Adi Shankara Sadhana Panchakam. So Panchakam means 5, and these are 5 verses about one's sadhana or one's practice. I realize that this is very different than some of the stuff we've read so far by Adi Shankar. He talks a lot about theology, talks a lot about how we see the world and how we see God, but this one is really interesting because he's going to be digging right into our practice. I think you'll enjoy this just from the little bit I've looked at. So here we go. Study the Vedas daily. Perform diligently the duties ordained by them. Dedicate all those actions as worship unto the Lord. Renounce all desires in the mind. Wash away the hordes of sin in the bosom. Recognize that the pleasures of sense objects are riddled with pain. Seek the self with consistent endeavor. Escape from the bondage of home. Seek companionship with men of wisdom. Be established in firm devotion to the Lord. Cultivate the virtues. Eschew all desire-ridden actions. Take shelter at the feet of a perfect master. Every day serve his lotus feet. Worship Om, the immutable. Listen in depth to the Upanishadic declarations. Reflect ever upon the meaning of the Upanishadic commandments and take refuge in the truth of Brahma. Avoid perverse arguments but follow the discriminative rationale of the Upanishads. Always be absorbed in the attitude, I am Brahman. Renounce pride. Give up the delusory misconception, I am the body. Give up totally the tendency to argue with wise men. In hunger, diseases get treated. Daily take the medicine of food. Beg no delicious food. Live contently upon whatever comes to your lot as ordained by him. Endure all the pain of opposites, heat and cold and the like. Avoid wasteful talks. Be indifferent. Save yourself from the meshes of other people's kindness. In solitude, live joyously. Quiet your mind in the Supreme Lord. Realize and see the all-pervading self everywhere. Recognize that the finite universe is a projection of the self. Conquer the effects of the deeds done in earlier lives by present right action. Through wisdom, become detached from future actions. Experience and exhaust are the fruits of past actions. Therefore, live absorbed in the idea, I am Brahma. So, I have said in other videos, what can we take from Adi Shankara? Because there's one where he talks about life of a loincloth and how becoming a monk is the best thing to do. When I had a big rant on how you can't become a monk without 911 being called and your ass being thrown in jail for vagrancy. And I've mentioned elsewhere how sometimes Adi Shankara writes and it just doesn't work for modern society. But here we have something that works. I'm just looking at this and I don't think there's anything here we can't do today. Can you study the Vedas? Yes. Can you do the duties ordained by them? I think largely yes. And can you dedicate these actions as worship unto the Lord? Absolutely. That's what this channel is. This channel is expanding our minds, getting to know ourselves, and getting to know history and our teachers. But it also is worship to the Lord. I see this channel as worship. Can you renounce desires and wash away the hordes of sin and recognize the pain inherent in sense objects, etc., etc.? Literally everything in this can be done today. Renounce pride? Absolutely. Give up the totality, the tendency to argue with wise men. Well, we're all on Facebook, and there's always someone wiser than you in the room, or wants you to know that they're wiser. So that's a hard one, but you can do that. So it's really interesting. Finally, we have something here that absolutely defies time. And what we've seen here has also been written about in the Upanishads, in the Vedas. These are not words that Adi Shankara created out of nowhere. These are words that were discovered through testing and action and messages from the Lord over and over and over again by many teachers before him. So this is the way, as they said in The Mandalorian.